Welcome to Productive Joy with Dr. Christie, where fun meets action.
Hi, friends. Welcome to Productive Joy, the recap. It is September, mid-September, and I just can't even imagine how fast this year has gone. 2025 is almost done. What are you doing right now that you are really proud of, and where could you continue to grow a little bit? That's my challenge for you as we enter quarter 4 and try to figure out what we want to be when we grow up. Okay. So today's recap is for Veronica Deraleau and Christian F. Johnson. So here's what's cool. When I record my podcasts, I record them ahead of time, and I group people according to when they are able to record. So I don't necessarily know what people are going to say prior to. I mean, I can cyberstalk them and all that good stuff, but I don't always know how people will fit together. But Christian and Veronica fit together in a pretty special way. They both talked about how real world feedback will turn you into the human you're supposed to be. And when we listen to that feedback, pretty great things can come from it because it helps us be our authentic self, right? So Veronica talked about that. But then when we shifted into Christian got some feedback from someone that heard him who said, "You're not being you." And he didn't like it. It didn't feel good. But what it did is it caused him to write a book and to also have a very clear message about destroying distractions. Because our distractions are things like getting likes on social media or getting more followers or getting people to like what you have to say instead of saying what you're supposed to say. So today on Productive Joy, I want you to think about, one, who you are, right? You have a unique genius. You have something about you that only you bring to the table. And you're meant to bring that to every table, not just some tables. You are meant to bring that with you in every space you're in. We don't always, right? We kind of morph into who we think we're supposed to be in that particular space. Oh, well, I'm at church, so I should act like this. Or, oh, I'm with friends, so I should act like that. Or, oh, I'm with my kids, I should act like this. And I'm not saying don't have fun differently and that kind of stuff, but are you at your core still who you're meant to be? And if you're not, why not? That's a challenging question, isn't it? It's one of those questions that you're like, oh, I don't know that I like that. Okay, you don't have to like it, but you do have to recognize that it's true. If we don't choose to be the best version of ourselves, meaning the one that we were intended to be, we're always going to be wearing that mask. So if you heard the message, if you heard the podcast like Christian, we talked about this. We talked about the importance of taking off the mask. And yet what we tend to do is we put it on and we forget we're wearing it, and then it eventually suffocates us. We have to take the mask off. You have to be you. You in the best possible way you can be you. I'm not telling you that you have permission to be a jerk. I'm not telling you that, oh, well, this is just the way I am, so I get to be like this. No, that's not what I mean when I say authentic. When I say authentic, what I really mean is that we must be who we were designed to be in order for people to be able to be themselves around us. If we're not, what happens is people also wear a mask. And when both people are wearing a mask, it becomes more difficult to communicate. It's hard to talk through a mask. And so, take it off. I don't know what mask you're wearing today. Maybe it's a mask at work. Maybe it's a mask at home. Maybe it's both. Maybe you are wearing a mask in the mirror. Maybe you're not willing to look at yourself and say, ooh, this is the thing that I need to fix, or this is the thing that I don't like about myself. I don't know what masks are happening. I just know that they're happening. And hopefully you've managed to take most of them off, but there's probably still at least one place where you're like, oh, yeah, that's the place. So my challenge to you today is to take off the mask. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture. It might just be the removal of the thing that's blocking your full self from being visible. And it might be goggles, right? And it's blinding your vision, or it might be a physical mask over your face, or it might be a Mardi Gras mask where you're trying to look festive, but you really are hiding. I don't know what your mask is. I know that masks are necessary sometimes, right? But eventually, you got to take it off. So take off your mask, be who you're meant to be, and recognize that even if you're not what everybody's looking for, you are exactly who you're supposed to be for the right people. So be that person and recognize that that, quite honestly, is productive joy. That's the space where fun meets action. And why do I say that every time? Because I don't think that work and fun should be mutually exclusive. I think instead we should find spaces where we can be the best versions of ourselves at work and at home. So, what's your takeaway today? Is it that you need to take your mask off? Is it that you need to exercise your unique genius? Do you need to rinse, like Christian taught us, which is recognize what the distractions are, identify your divine assignment, neutralize those distractions, because once you've identified them, you got to get rid of them. Starve what's misaligned with that specific thing that you should be doing, and then execute from your center. Maybe that's what you need to do today. I don't know. But I do know I'm here to help. So if you would like to reach out to me, all you have to do is email Christie, Christie, at intentionalitygroup.com, or look us up at Intentionality or Productive Joy. Either of those places, you will find some nuggets of wisdom that I really think you'll be able to carry with you to do things a little differently. Because if we keep doing things exactly the way we've always done them and expecting different results, that's the definition of insanity. So today, don't be insane. Instead, be super productive and figure out a way to turn fun into action.